and welcome. This is Eagle Eye 621, and today I have an interesting question for you. How many items can you fit in a single block in Minecraft? Now, that little machine behind me is a hint, and I'm guessing my thumbnail guy probably gave away the answer in the thumbnail, and I probably gave the answer away in the title. But let's continue on as if you don't know the answer already. And so normally you see you can have 27 slots there that you can fill up with items, but some of the cleverer among you may realize you can fit shulker boxes into all 27 slots, which would give you 729 slots, and some even more clever, cheeky people may realize you can actually throw an ender chest in this as well, and the ender chest can also have these 27 shulkers, plus the 26 from here, which would get you 53 shulkers and 1,431 slots. Some quick math with Eagle Eye 621. But we can do better than that. We can actually go unlimited, at least depending on how powerful your computer is and how many things that you can put together. So let's build that, and for that you're going to need the items in this chest, although not all of them. You are going to need these rails and the powered rails along with this stone and some buttons. You are going to want to have these barrels, and I do recommend trap chests, although it's not required. And then up to 4 hoppers. You only really need 1, and a minecart with hopper. You're going to want some junk items renamed, and in fact, I do have it on good authority. If you rename your junk items, subscribe to Eagle Eye 621, you get extra storage, more than the game should allow, especially if you comment. Comment right now, maximum storage, and Mojang will bless you with extra storage. Where's that chest? And then as many of these minecarts with chests as you feel like making. And then the vine is also highly recommended. So let's put this together and we'll go through exactly how this all works. And I'm going to come up a little off the ground just so you can see what's going on. And we're going to want to have 3 just like this, and then 1 up. And then on the other side, we're going to want to have 1 up as well. And then pick a side, doesn't matter. We're going to have an air block, and then 1 above one of the very ends. And then we're going to have some powered rails on either side, and a regular rail in the middle, with our buttons slapped on those 2 raised blocks. Now let's put this temporary block down here, and let's add some of our hoppers. It's going to be a hopper on this side, a hopper on this side. Again, these are optional. You only need the 1 on this side and in the front for maximum speed. And then we're going to have 1 block just like that. And we're going to break that temporary block, and we're basically done already. You just put a rail in here, and you can add as many as these minecart with chests as you would like. So I'm just going to put 3 down for now to show you something else. And then once you've put down as many as you feel like putting down, you can break this rail in order to make the whole system work. Now, I do recommend some barrels on the undersides here, but again, this is not required. You'll see what these are for in a moment. And I also recommend these trap chests that you use to put on top of these hoppers, because while this can hold an unlimited number of slots in a 1x1 space, it cannot unsort any non-stackable items. So don't put any armor or weapons in here. Make sure they're all items that do have stacks, so you can have more than 1 in the same space. Don't put any minecarts with hoppers into this, but only things that have more than 1 space. And then the last bit is our minecart with hopper that goes down, and we use our 5 slots just like that, so that doesn't accidentally get set. And now you can throw whatever it is you want in here. So we can throw some of these smooth stone, although I do recommend any item you put in there, you also put at least 1 into the barrel, and you'll see why in a moment. And the minecart with chests just means that nothing will start draining until I close it, and that's in case you accidentally put something in there that you don't want. You can take it out before you close it, and then it won't get stuck. And again, we put 1 of everything that we put into this barrel over here, and then fill this up as much as you want. Now, if you run out of storage, you can easily fit more storage in here If you see these little 3 pixels right in the corner, the hitbox actually takes up most of them, but not the very edge. So you hit F3 plus B and turn those hitboxes on. You can see there is a little sliver where you can still click between the chests with hoppers, the chests with minecarts, and still put that rail in there, and then add even more for as much storage as you want, and then break that again so it works. And once that's all broken, I threw away all my vines. Let's get some vines back, and be sure to find the angle. It can be a little hard, but there it is, and put that vine back. And when you add a rail, it will break that vine, so you do have to replace that vine once you break the rail. So now, how does all of this work? And let's get rid of these hitboxes and move over to this one. And the way in which this works is that all of the items that you put into the hopper are pushed into all of the various of these minecarts with chests. But how do you get them out? Because you can only ever click on the one in front, and there's a lot more back there. And the way you do that is with this minecart with a hopper in it. You take whatever it is you want to get out. So I want to get out some iron, and I want to get out some smooth stone, and I want to get out some rockets, and then we can put these instead of the blocker slots and press this button to send it underneath, and you can see it very rapidly fills up with all of the items that you want. And then before you take the items out, do be sure to click this button to send it back, and then we can put the blocker items back, and that's just in case anything nudges this over. You don't want it to just accidentally drain. And then again, be sure to put one of each of the item types back, and you can do this with any of the items that you have. So now I want to get some wither roses, some ender pearls, and some sand. So we can do that just like this, and then push it back. And you can see that very quickly we're getting all of these, and this is why you can't have non-stackable items, because there's no way to select it from the group. Push it back, and then again we're going to replace this, and you can also just get more than one of the same item. So again, be sure to put one of each of the things back, and if you just wanted multiple of these smooth stone, for example, then you can just take this and get 3 stacks of the smooth stone, assuming that you have 3 stacks in your storage system. And it is very fast thanks to the minecart with hopper. And that's all of the smooth stone that we have. You can see no more is coming. So push that back. And then this time you don't need to add any of the smooth stone back in here because you don't have any left in your storage. So you can even take that out. And then of course, if you took out more than you need, you just throw them back into the hoppers or to the trap chests, and they will slowly all filter in to all of these storages. And that's really all there is to it. Now, do be warned that the more you put in a single block, especially without the vine, the harder it will be on your computer. So just keep that in mind. But in terms of wanting to make an ultra-compact base, this is a way for you to get unlimited storage, and your storage system will not take up any room in that compact tiny base. If you found this video interesting, I would appreciate that like. If you found it helpful, consider even sharing it with one of your friends or your favorite Minecraft YouTubers to see if they'll build this in their world. And for more videos just like this, do be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. And then also feel free to come hang out with us on the Discord. Links in the description as always. Thanks for stopping by.